And I was like, it's spooky season. I don't care.
No. Welcome to episode 140 of Comedians Interview Musicians, presented by the amazing and talented Music Firsthand. We are here with the incredible, whom we cannot believe we've never had on the show before, Kate Priestley.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. This is, I just punched my microphone. This is my amazing co-host, Kim Stacy. I am Becky Jo Neal. And again, episode 140, I think we met, Music Firsthand had a benefit concert at Fourth Tap in like 2017, 2018, the very baby birth of comedians interviewing musicians. And Kate and KP and the Boom Boom were gracious enough to be on there as a guest. And it was incredible show, super, super fun. So thank you for actually being on the podcast. I'm so glad we finally got you here.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a while. I know with COVID as well, we had to push it back a little bit, but really happy to be here, to see you, and yeah, still playing music from home.
Heck yeah. Are you doing like live stream shows?
I've had a few, so more certain private gigs that have been online. And we might have some more live stuff coming up before my baby is born, but we'll see. I've still got to settle up the details and confirm a couple more things, so there might be a few more shows before December.
Yeah,
that's so exciting. Yes, and if obviously people who are here with us tonight watching are good friends of Kate, you know, she is expecting a little babe and she is still rocking and rolling through COVID. And congratulations from everyone here at the Music Firsthand family.
Thank you.
An honor. We've had a couple of, I want to say that we've had at least one other baby on this show in a womb. Maybe we didn't know about it. I'm going to have someone fact check that. Out of 140 episodes, odds are we've had a pregnant person on the show, right?
Yeah.
Clearly. If not, welcome to the show, tiny baby in belly.
Well, also, like, what a great time to be pregnant because you're at home and no one can touch you. Yes. So no one can come be like, can I touch your belly?
You know, we found out we were pregnant 3 days after they announced lockdown. And so, yeah, the whole time I've been pregnant basically in this COVID period. But, you know, in some ways it's great, you know, when you're getting morning sickness and stuff like that, like running to the bathroom all the time. My husband would put on Eye of the Tiger as motivation to, like, no lie, he would like Bluetooth it straight away and put it on the speakers to like help me through how many times I was vomiting every day. That's stopped. But yeah, I miss seeing certain friends and, you know, celebrating as well the bump. But as you're right, I definitely am not getting the creepers just touching the bump.
Yeah, being in the grocery store and be like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Can I touch your belly? No, get away from me.
There's such a, there are so many.
I know.
Why would you ever? Like, if you're just like, oh my God, that's a beautiful Reptar Band-Aid. Can I touch it? Like, no, why would you touch anybody's anything on another human? Like, I'm not a germaphobe. I'm not, but there is just a boundary, man. Like, boundaries. We have lots of people here commenting. Oh, Misty, Don Nelson's here. Love you, love you, love you, Misty. Miss you. Oh, Cher T is here from Cher T Realtor. She's one of our patrons of Spotlight Tears. If you need to sell a house or buy a house in this time, Cheryl Tepper. She's the best. Oh, yeah. God. And Waffles is here, so good to know. Oh, and Kate, she says she saw your band at the W pool party a couple years ago, and you guys rock.
Oh, nice.
Isabel Stella Garcia says, hello, Kate. Hello.
Oh, hey. Liz, actually, that's another Brit, a fellow Brit who lives in Austin.
Well, it has to be. Okay, my parents' deaf dog just straight up bursted into here. Hi, Peter. Would you like to say hello? Mom! This is... I just heard my mom go, no. That doesn't help. Well, we're fine.
Is his name Peter? Did you just say that?
Well, he doesn't know that, but yes, his name is Peter. Hi, Pete.
Oh, because he's deaf. I get it.
My mom just came here with a tiny squirt bottle. All the dogs and myself are getting sprayed.
Oh my gosh.
All right, good to know.
Quarantine is fun, you guys.
Here. Sorry, this is my life. I live in a literal zoo with a bunch of dogs. I was just going to say thank you to all of our sponsors and patrons. We adore you. We have a couple of them before we get into some music. We've got Share Tea Realtors, Avi, and Waffles a Chicken Purse. Gerald Bailey, Gerald Bailey Cooks, recipes and cooking online at geraldbaileycooks.com. Jake Farr of Farr Guitar Studios. If you need a lady guitar lesson, please hit up Jake Farr. I don't know what that was, but she didn't like it either. We also have Ashley Weber Yoga for all of your stretching needs. The Debbie Stanley, if you want to talk to Debbie Stanley about a home concert, live streaming or live, talk to Debbie Stanley. She is one of our good friends. And thank you for everyone joining us, as well as the Wallens. They've been a longtime supporter and patron. And they've been on the show like 2 or 3 times. We adore them. Check out the Wallens if you like some really sweet, beautiful, wholesome couple traveling around the world making lovely folk music. They're just precious. They're perfect. Kate, if you're having a good time, we pinned her Venmo. So throughout the show, periodically, if you feel the need to throw some money in Kate's direction, mind you, she's pregnant. We will plug this as a guilt trip all day.
Ooh, yes.
Definitely. This is
she's
the baby
playing
shower's
for
happening
2.
right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's playing for 2. So get it together.
Oh, Michelle Samuel says, love you, Kate.
Oh, hey, Michelle.
Oh, and sorry, Georgina Mitchell says, my mate, Kate. I don't just. There's so many good comments.
Another Brit in Austin. There's a pack of us.
Oh my God, I love it. Do you guys have meetings?
No, I only ever went to one British meetup. I've been here 10 years now. And it was at the British cafe that just closed down. The Full English on Manchac.
Yeah. Wait,
yeah,
it's gone now?
It's gone. Yeah, it closed last month. They tried to hold on, and it was one of the businesses that didn't survive COVID, unfortunately. I really enjoyed going there whenever I was kind of missing England, getting a full English breakfast and a flapjack and some Heinz beans as well.
You're making me so hungry. Oh, my dog too now.
We live in zoos. Sorry. Well, dang it. Well, we'll have to definitely find a new place. If anybody in the comment section knows of anywhere in Austin to get a full English breakfast that's not someone's creepy uncle's house, we are down. That's few and far between. People talk shit about beans on toast. They've never had beans on toast.
They've never had beans on toast. I put a bit of grated cheese in there as well and some black pepper and just finishes it off. That's the gourmet way.
All I heard was cheese.
I was gonna ask, so that's like where you're from in UK. I was like, that sounds very Tex-Mex UK of you. You're just add a little shredded cheese.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that does sound like a Tex-Mex way, but no, it's something that I think I started doing at college. So I learned it from somebody else. I learned it from another friend at college that the best way is to add cheese. And you can also put Heinz baked beans in shepherd's pie as well. That's another thing I think I learned when I was at university as well, is that you can mix it up and just throw some Heinz beans in your shepherd's pie mix as well.
That is genius. Why have I never thought of putting? Okay.
Goes with everything.
To make bean shepherd pie.
It makes me so hungry right now. Hiba says you look adorable.
Oh, thank you, Hiba.
And Carrie says, thank you, Kate, for carrying my granddaughter.
Oh, that's so nice. Hey, Carrie.
And David Bernard did a drooly face.
That's my husband. So he's allowed to creep.
I think it's about the food, but also, David, you're allowed to do that towards your wife too.
Please constantly, if I ever marry somebody and they don't drool react to every time I'm on.
Oh yeah, if they don't send a drool emoji, I'm divorcing you immediately.
I need an eggplant.
That's the yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're ready for our first song.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Give it
up.
up.
Kate Priestley, ladies and gentlemen.
Back into the future, so much changed. You got some new paint to show off for your queen. I left that little girl to go beyond the shore, but things have brought me back to the place that I am from. Gonna take a walk down North Bay, yeah. Sit and watch the time pass away. It feels like the years of my life are washing away, but that tide keeps rolling in. Oh, the tide keeps rolling in. Hey, I didn't really notice what I had until it's gone. My feet are firmly on the ground with the land that I am from. I flew that little nest to go beyond the shore, but things have brought me back to the place that I am from. Gonna take a walk down North Bay, yeah. Sit and watch the time pass away. It feels like the years of my life are washing away, but that tide keeps rolling in. Ooh, the tide keeps rolling in. Rolling, 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 rolling. Gonna take a walk down North Bay. Sit and watch the time pass away. It feels like the years of my life are washing away, but that tide keeps rolling in. Ooh, the tide keeps rolling in. Ooh, that tide keeps rolling in.
Yay!
That was so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And we during that we have some comments. Scott Collins is in the house.
Oh, hey, Scott. What's
Love
up?
it. Allison Fernandez says we love you, Kate and David, Uncle Ken and Allison.
Oh,
cute.
that's so lovely. Hey, Ken and Allison.
Earl, aloha back, Earl.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mr. Earl Manning's all up in the Hawaii's.
Jerk. Misty says, Becky, you always introduce me to the most beautiful voices. Here's another great example. Lots of heart faces and a couple drools.
See, Misty is she's a real one. She's a super fan.
I love this. I love that this is going to be like a recurring thing is people are just going to comment with drool emojis. Hibba says, such romantic lyrics.
Oh, you know, that was actually a song I wrote about England on my last trip there last year. So just because we were talking about England before, I was like, oh, I wasn't going to start with that song, but I was like, no, I'm going to start with my Brit song. So
yeah,
that's so sweet. When was the last time you were in Britain?
It was exactly a year ago right now. We went at the end of August. And thank goodness we decided to go last year, because this year, you know, totally out of the question. And who knows, even next year, you know, the state of things, whether we'll be able to travel overseas. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Let's hope that you get back there soon, especially I bet all of your British family would love to meet the baby.
Definitely, yeah, my mum for sure. I really want my mum to see the baby as a baby, you know, rather than all of a sudden it's like a 2-year-old and she just missed, you know, those 13. 13.
Not the good age.
I'm really hoping we can get back next year and mum can hold the little one.
Yeah, so you hear that, everyone? So wear a fucking mask.
For the baby.
Not playing around.
For the future, you know?
Yes.
We don't care about your asthma. We care about the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really appreciate you being here. And if you enjoyed that song, please consider throwing some money at Kate and that baby, you robbers
And
of
David.
baby. Yes, and David and his drool emojis, because God knows those things ain't free. Data ain't cheap. And again, this is Kate Priestley, formerly of KP and the Boom Boom. But where are you right now in like? You separated from the big space, but like where are you at now in your songwriting journey as an artist?
More concentrating on solo singer-songwriting stuff. So this is really stripped down right now, and I do want to build up the sound, have some more musicians play with me, and just figure out kind of with a producer as well, what does that look like if we add certain elements as well. So I feel like I've got enough songs together now. I mean, I've got like a long list of songs. But I really wanted to get to a point that I just felt comfortable on guitar as kind of figuring out my style. And I still feel there's more room for that. But I feel like all musicians, you feel like throughout your life, you're always evolving, always growing. So sometimes you just got to pull the plug and like put your stuff out there. So that's going to be the next step for me, obviously. The next step is labor and having a baby and all
Just
those
a
things.
small next step, just super small.
Yeah, and then once she's popped out, then and I feel like I'm in a place that I have the time and like mental space and energy to get back with the music too, then I really want to do that. And it will. I'm excited, but it'll probably be something kind of more acousticy R&B soul style.
I love that. Well, congratulations on I think that's what's there we go. Misty, congratulations on your little bundle. Make sure no one who hasn't had their whooping cough shot comes near you. Brand baby number 4 for Misty's coming in March. Congratulations, Misty. I mean, everyone deserves, especially people with artistic voices, if it needs, you just have to keep it as authentic as humanly possible and keep it as true to you as you can.
Right. I totally agree. I think that's and I love KP. I love all the guys with KP and the Boom Boom, and we're still taking certain gigs, although just not pushing it as hard. And I think I just got to a place that there's other things that I really want to write about that don't necessarily lend themselves to like the vibe of KP and the Boom Boom, which is really up tempo. It's super happy, and I know some of my solo songs are really happy too, but there's like a other depth, another layer of depth and consciousness that I feel like I can really express a lot more when I strip things down in a more singer-songwriter way as well. So that's definitely, I feel like I'm meant to be taking that path as well.
Oh, that's amazing.
Destiny, and then we cue like the Disney music right now.
Kim was ready.
What? I do it every time I get dressed in the morning with all my
I
bluebirds.
was gonna say you've been practicing your whole life.
Disney.
That's like Kim looks like Snow White's hot sister. I look like
Yes.
I work the place in Toy Story. Like we're already selling it. It worked. Cher says, love the sound of your solo music. So great. And your husband is dropping so many drools. There are umbrella emojis now. This is happening.
There's a splash. There's raindrops.
I know. This is the section of our interview where I let Kim do her stalking. She does an incredible job as your personal stan fan, doing a lot of stalking online. So please, Kim, take it away with your creepy ass, weird, beautiful, lovely questions.
Oh gosh, I have so many. I just want to start out with the one thing that I wrote down, but then didn't finish my question. I just wrote S Club 7.
Yes.
Do you remember S Club 7?
I do remember S Club 7, and I can't remember the songs.
Never had a dream come true until the day that I found you.
Yeah. It was like the whole era with the Venga Boys and all that.
So good. I used to watch the
have their own
show all the
show.
time. Oh,
They
So good.
did. What,
Yes.
didn't they come to America with the show? They were like in
Yeah.
LA or something.
Yeah.
Yes. They were in
Yeah.
like Miami Beach, like a bunch of Brits on the Miami Beach. Like, why is it so hot? I don't understand. No.
It's just it was just pure magic. That's all I wanted to say apparently with that one. Uh but okay, so you are basically making your own fashion line. You're very creative with your clothes and you do a lot of your own prints and stuff.
I do, but I'm not making a fashion like, if there was like a way that we could just like multitask so many different things in our
Oh
life,
yeah.
that would be one side, would be the KP fashion wear line.
Yeah.
And who knows down the road, if there's some point that I have a team that, I have the people available and the resources to also do something with the fashion side of things. I'd really like that. I always wanted to kind of make stage wear for musicians and
Yeah.
stuff, but there's only so many hours in a day. So
Right. Well, I fully support that because your stuff is gorgeous.
thank you.
I love it. Are you gonna make anything for your tiny human?
For the little baby. Yes, I want to. I have plenty of fabrics, and I've already been on Etsy and started loving all the baby patterns that I want to make, like these little kimono jumpsuits and stuff like that. But I've really not had time yet. So we'll see. But I got the skills from my mom. She's a great seamstress. She knits as well and crochets. So, yeah. Hey, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Lynn.
My mom used to make our clothes back in the day when yes, Becky Joe is part of a cult, and she would make us matching outfits. And I remember like seeing like
Oh.
this like purple chunky pattern jumpsuit, and so she had hers and I had mine, and it was like we look so
Oh.
cool, and I wish that you could make those for us
Oh,
as
that's
adults.
I love that. So she made matching outfits like mother and daughter matching.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. And because
I
like
love
I mean
that.
that's when you can do that, because when they get older
It's weird.
it's
When you're
not
16, when your daughter is 16 and y'all are dressing alike, I do believe you're trying to get into a club you should have no business getting into. Also, well, David says she's undercutting it. Ask Jackie Vincent. And Jackie and Louie are here. Shout out to Jackie Vincent
Oh,
and Louie
that's so
Hart.
sweet. I have helped Jackie with some styling. I know her sister's back in town now, and she's doing a lot of the stuff. But in the past as well, I love Jackie, so I'm like, hey, let me jazz you up and give you that style look. So one of
Yeah.
the favorite ones was when she played Green Hall last year. We found this amazing silver jumpsuit from the vintage shop, and I had to repair some of it. And yeah, I thought she looked fantastic in those pictures that came out from that show.
Yeah.
Ooh.
20 seconds to stalk Jackie Vincent's. Yes, yes, looked amazing. I had no idea you made that. Awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. We have a question from Mary, I think. What did you say? Or from Misty. I used to sing in my basement storage room. Where's the strangest place you've practiced? That is a great question, Misty.
It's more the strangest kind of places you practice is sometimes when you have a show and there's no green room, so you're just in like an alley, or you're in the corridor of between the kitchen and the bar, or you're in the toilet. Like I actually have to. I've warmed up before in toilet cubicles a lot of the time when there's no room for you to warm up. You just have to do it in the bathroom. So that's usually, I mean, probably that's the less hygienic of them all. But, but yeah, I don't know if it's the strangest, yeah, the smellier side of warming up.
Yeah. I like that.
Depending how divey the bar is.
Yeah. Sometimes it's real gross. So you're going on tour. This is hypothetical. So you're going to go on tour. Besides the essentials, what are 3 things that you can't travel or live without?
Mm. Tea bags.
I love tea.
But actually, since I've been pregnant, I have been totally off tea. But normally I have a whole cupboard dedicated to all my different herbal teas. Just love them all. But yeah, I'm kind of off them at the moment. But I'm sure once I am back with just my own body and not
When you don't have a tenant.
yes, when I don't have a tenant, I'm sure that the craving for my tea will come back. So, but just as a vocalist anyway, for sure,
Yeah.
tea. Um, oh man, probably my guitar, then just being on the road is a great time to write for me. Um, Yeah. And probably the next thing, I love my essential oils. So I probably bring a concoction of those. And that's like my little medicine cabinet. And I like to
Yes.
use those on myself. But if somebody else has got an ailment or a headache or something is wrong with them, I'm like, let me make you a potion. So
Oh my
that's
gosh.
my other little thing on the side that I love to do.
Yes. I can't live my life without tea tree oil. It's literally,
Yeah.
I use it for everything.
I actually, this is totally gross, TMI, but I'm
I
going to
love
tell
it.
you right now.
Give it.
I got like a little skin tag on under my armpit here, and it just noticed it this week. It's so random, and so I've decided
Common in pregnancy.
with essential oil. So I put oregano on. I had to dilute it because the first time it burnt so bad.
Right.
And frankincense, and already it started to go dark, like it's going to fall off. So. Maybe just don't, I can't really validate them officially, but I'm no healthcare professional.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I love kind of, figuring out what works and what doesn't for
Yeah.
ailments and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
Hopefully
pretty
it doesn't
sure-
come back as an arm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that frankincense is like a common wart and skin tag removal. I'm pretty sure that it's like one of the main ingredients in like the.
It is frankincense, oregano oil. I just read clove oil was really good as well. But yeah, you probably, if you've not used essential oils before, you need to know what you're doing. So super strong. So, a lot of them need, to be diluted with a carrier oil and stuff like that. But yeah, I've cured like my husband's snoring as well. I have a snore formula.
As you said that, he wrote, "She broke my snoring with tincture magic hoodoo."
Yeah.
As you said, I cured my husband's snoring. Y'all are literally connected. Also, he claims that you would have taken Heinz baked beans, probably.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, we are aligned a lot. But yeah, I did. If he, has a whiskey, something like that, then the snoring was crazy. I mean, he's built like a Viking, and I don't know if that contributes to anything, but
Definitely does.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I was like, how do I do this? So I did it a couple times. It kind of worked, but I just had to figure out the right formula. And now I use a mixture of peppermint oil, tea tree oil, and lavender essential oil. And it has stopped with the carrier oil. It's totally stopped that snoring.
Where does he drink it or do you shove it up his nose?
I've got a little bottle that's got a roll end, and he puts it on the soles of his feet, his wrists, and the back of his neck. Yeah, and you can put it on your chest too, but it's kind of overkill for him. He's already like, I'm taking one for the team right now. Already putting the lotion.
Don't tell my Viking brothers.
He's like, I don't need to smell like the inside of some bitch's purse at Coachella. Please do not. He said her combo is sandalwood, anise, nutmeg, palo santo, and cinnamon.
Ooh.
Oh.
I do like sandalwood. If you put sandalwood in anything, I'm like, fresh. I like fresh.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
I love that. I do have another, well, it's more so like a mini game, um, because I listened to your podcast that you had with Johnny Gowdy, which was,
Oh,
if you have not listened to it, please listen to it.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
so inspiring. It's so insightful. And it's just a wonderful conversation with two wonderful people. And so listen to it. How did we get here? Please do it now. Well, not
oh.
now. Listen to
How do we
us
get
first,
saved? How do
and
we get
then
saved?
go listen to Johnny Gowdy's. But you had said, because he had asked you at the very end of if you had any baby names ready, and or like had one
Mhm.
picked out, and you said you did, but you weren't going to tell us. But you gave us a hint that that your husband listened to a song and it had a girl's name in it. And so he said, if we ever have a girl, this is what I want to name her.
Yeah.
So I thought that I could guess maybe and kind of tell by
Okay.
like
Okay.
so let's see. Sharona? No. Okay. Billie Jean?
Close. That was a close
Okay.
one.
Fanny?
Bitch.
That's from the Bee Gees, by the way. Mustang Sally?
Woman. I thought you were gonna say fancy for a second. I'm like, you need to go to bed.
Fancy. Susie Cream Cheese.
Oh.
Susie Cream Cheese. What song is that?
That's from Frank Zappa.
Oh, David said so close.
With, I hope it's so close with Susie Cream Cheese. What about Eileen?
Eileen. That's it's not that, but it makes me want to sing, come on, Eileen.
I know. I went to college with a girl named Eileen, and she got so fucking mad every time we did that. She's like, I get it.
Oh no, my middle name is Irene, and I get that. Like
Oh,
people are
that's
wickedly unoriginal when it comes to bullying. Like newsflash, if
stupid.
your kid's gonna bully a kid, get fucking red. I don't know. Like goddamn, people are dumb.
I used to have people used to sing the lyrics of Kim by Eminem to me.
Ooh
rap them,
no,
and that's not okay because it's about murdering his ex-wife and putting her in a
Ooh.
trunk. So I don't really like Eminem. And then I have one last guess. Mrs. Robinson.
no.
That's it. That's it.
That's got to be it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Kim, did you? I only have 4,
Did
but
it?
they're not music songs name. I thought CIMP, like CIMP, like our music podcast. CIMP. It's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds CIMP.
It's like saying simple, but it's simp.
It's almost
With
like
C.
siempre, like always, but
Oh,
siempre. Yeah. No.
I like that. Put it on the list.
Oh, and First Handria.
Ooh, that's a good middle name.
Music First Handria.
Music
Um,
first Andrea.
Oh, David says I'm a Jewish Viking, if that helps. Oh no. Well, I don't know what that means, but I'm liking that comment.
I'm gonna go with no comment, and I'll save those for him personally instead of saying them online.
And it also makes sense because when we were creeping yesterday in our scheme meeting, Kimberly said, "Oh, he looks like Seth Rogen."
Like, I wanted to say that. I was like, how does it feel to be married to Seth Rogen? Because he looks like Seth Rogen, and now he's like doing
a
all
much
these
cooler
drooly.
version.
I don't know. Seth Rogen's pretty cool.
I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, but he's been throwing pots lately, and all he makes is ashtrays. It's borderline weird. All he makes is ashtrays, and it's very weird. But he is very vocal about his father-in-law's Alzheimer's. Donate to Alzheimer's.
He
Alzheimer's and
is,
dementia.
yeah, definitely.
My last one is okay. Just because you're on the. What if Kimby Joe? Kimby Joe. Just follow me on that one.
Ooh,
Oh.
Kimby is kind of adorable.
Kimby. It sounds like it's very Australian. It sounds like.
I can make.
Can you
no,
do
yes.
I can't do an Australian accent. I feel like one of y'all is going to
It's
be
not.
able to.
It's not good. Because I've been watching, Crikey, it's the Irwins, and we've been watching it. And so every time we watch it, I've just been like talking in an Australian accent and I'll just like slip into it. I did do Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and I had to do an Australian accent. So how I would get into it is go smell the rose with your nose. So go smell the rose with your nose.
Guy, smell the eyes with your nose.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's your Australian accent.
Acting. Also, to be fair, I was so stoned the first time that I watched Love on the Spectrum that I thought they were in England. They are not. They are in
Oh,
Australia.
we watched that too.
It's so beautiful, right?
It was so beautiful. You know, I used to volunteer for one day a week before I moved to the US for a theatre company in my hometown that worked with adults with learning disabilities. And it was, at the time, it was the only one in the UK, and they would tour. And it was just amazing. Like, the things that the adults would come out with was just hilarious to me. Like, there was no filter, and there was just something so endearing. So one of the days, there was a group of them chatting away, and they kept looking at me. And then one of the girls came over to me. She has Down syndrome. And she's like, hey, can I ask you a question? I said, yeah. She's like, are you having a bad hair day today? And they'd been stood there for ages, like debating, like what's
Yes.
And so they just told me, and you know, it just, those kind of things just brightened my day. For the whole day, I was just smiling.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I loved it. So yeah, I did also love on the Spectrum too.
Oh my gosh, we had a Down syndrome girl who was a woman. Yeah. And so he's just so excited about life. But she used to say to us, she's like, don't worry, I love you. Somebody's gotta.
Oh.
Always made me laugh so much. And I was like,
right.
thanks, Laurel. That makes me feel really good about myself.
Right.
It's like, don't worry. I love you, Kim. Somebody's gotta.
Yes, Kim, I love you too. Also, we've changed your husband's mind. Your daughter's name is gonna be Kimball. Surprise. Also, our wonderful fan Misty has done the Alzheimer's Awareness.org down there. So if you want to donate some money, if you would like to tip Kate, please see the tagged Venmo. Also, I'm an ass, and I forgot about Brian Wolf when I was talking about our patrons. Brian Wolf has been a long-time, forever friend of the show.
Yeah.
Music Firsthand and CIMP would literally not exist without him. Thank you, Brian. He was recently on the show. Please check out the latest time Brian was in the show. He's an absolute peach.
And Jeff Plankenhorn, because
That's right. Jeff became a patron. We all became, well,
Nice. He sounded so great last week.
he's such a, honestly, whenever we get to meet people on this show and have, like, obviously we got to meet you through the benefit show, but I feel like you've been a part of the alumni family for a long time. And it's like getting to watch our friends hang out. It means everything to us. Thank you so much for everyone who's here tonight watching and commenting. We have so many amazing people watching. If you're having a good time, please consider joining our Patreon so you can see more stuff like this. And please tip Kate. She works really hard. She's growing a person and doing a show and interview for you. So basically, you're a baby hater if you don't tip her.
Oh my gosh.
I did it. I went to Catholic school. I can say that kind of shit with impunity. It's fine.
Oh my God. Let me go get my wallet. Jeez.
Okay. But I would think it's a good time to play a couple more songs.
Yes.
All
I
right.
would like a twofer, please.
A twofer, please. Ladies and
Twofer,
gentlemen,
please.
Kate Priestley.
Thank you.
Little David was a mother's boy. He was a light and she was his joy. Mother and son, what a bond could bring them. Then one day when he was a teen, his father took him to a town of provincial. Said life don't always always go as planned. Ooh, his little sister was too young to know. Mother said she should have known better to love a man who's unable to know his wealth. Ooh, love and pain is like the rain, comes and goes, can leave you sad, can leave you full, as they stand hand in hand. When little David became a man, he moved away to a city in Texas to chase the love of a fragile hummingbird. Ooh, he always wanted to be the hero, give more love more than he was given, but she left him for another anyway. Ooh, night and day he prayed for his savior, for all his past and all that he'd suffered. In truth, he was his mother's son, looking for healing from his childhood afflictions. Love and pain is like the rain, it comes and goes, can leave you sad, can leave you full, as they stand hand in hand. Love and pain, love and pain, ooh, love and pain. Can leave you sad, can leave you full, as they stand hand in hand, as they stand hand in hand. All right, I'll just do my next song. At the moment, I can't see any comments, so I cannot wait to read them at the end. See who's out and about tonight in the virtual realm. I was going to say on the town, but it's not really on the town. Yeah, the virtual reality. Futures made of virtual insanity now. Okay, next song. Ooh, seek and you shall find the truth. Freedom hasn't lost its youth. No, no, no. Why do you choose to fight? Do you believe is right? What's the cost, or did you decide who is paying the price? I don't wanna kill no one. I don't wanna bury my son. I don't wanna be no slave or have you digging my grave. I don't wanna kill no one. I don't wanna bury my son. Don't wanna be no slave or have you digging my grave. My grave. truth with a mind to crucify. But what state of mind you in? How did you think you'd win? What's the cost, or did you decide who is paying the price? I don't wanna kill no one. I don't wanna bury my son. I don't wanna be no slave or help you dig in my grave. I don't wanna kill no one. I don't wanna bury my son. Don't wanna be no slave. Oh, if you dig in my grave. My grave. Ooh. My grave. My grave. My grave. Ooh. No, 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 no. Little song there, more about the times at the moment, and yeah, hope you'll enjoy.
So beautiful. And everyone, I would just like to say that your fans are so awesome. They are commenting up a storm and really making Becky Joe and I work for our money. So thank y'all so much.
Keep it up, everybody.
Yes, I mean, I'm like, "Ugh, okay, my questions, their questions. Oh my God. But Margot says, beautiful. The Lowrys are loving this.
Beautiful
Alice
was a theme in the comments. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Allison, our Allison says, thank you. You have such a lovely sound. Exactly what I needed to calm my mind at the end of the day.
Oh, and Michelle Samuels, because of the delay, she doesn't know that we just said beautiful was a theme. She just commented beautiful with 3 exclamation points. She
Oh
didn't
my
even know.
gosh. And Louis says, sounds amazing. Jackie and Louis, loving this vibe of this song.
Thank you.
It's
I just
just-
realized I played with my thick pick that last song, and I should not have done because it doesn't sound good with a DI. You got to go with a thin pick next time.
Redo it.
Yeah.
It. Start over. We could do this all night.
Did anybody know? Did anybody know?
I will learn next time. Take the thick pick away, Kate. Do not play.
I did ask our commenters for the best fan question, and Scott Collins had a pretty cute one that I thought was nice. What is the best movie you've watched thus far in quarantine?
I have.
Right?
I feel like I just watched one that was. I don't know how good it can have been if I forgot it, but.
I will have to say,
At this point, everything's a blur.
It does, honestly. It feels like such a blur. I've watched quite a bit of TV that. Oh, no, so sorry, Scott. I do not know which is the best movie.
my mother is obsessed with this, and rightfully so. It is arguably hilarious. There's a new David Bautista movie where he's basically kindergarten copying it, kind of. He actually got really mad at someone on Twitter who called this his kindergarten cop movie, but he makes a kid spy movie called My.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
It's adorable. It's adorable.
Oh.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yes. And it's Dave Bautista. Come on. I would watch anything with him. He's so flippin' sweet. I would do it. Yep.
He is very cute. I really liked The Lovebirds on Netflix.
See that?
If you haven't seen it, it's very, very funny. So
I'll have
I
to
would
watch
put that
it.
on your list.
I did watch a great one, and I don't even remember the name. It was a British one about a Muslim boy that is obsessed with Bruce Springsteen, and he becomes a writer. And it was just so great to like go back in time in England and Oh, what is that one called? But it's great. I recommend anyone watching that. It was really fun.
David says How to Build a Girl.
That was
That's
also a
not-
great one that we watched.
It's
We
not
just
that
watched that
movie.
last
I know
night.
that for sure.
That is a great one too. It's about a 16-year-old girl that starts writing for NME, a music magazine, and she's kind of going through a teen life, shall we say?
What
And
is this
all that.
on?
That one was, we rented it last night. How to
Okay.
Build a Girl, and that was also kind of similar to the other British one about the kid that loves Bruce Springsteen and is
Yeah.
an writer. But sometimes, you know, you just got to have those little Brit moments.
Mm.
Love it. Well, speaking of Brit moments, the game I've been trying to, as our listeners and Patreon people know, I've been trying to curate the games for the artist. I also watch a lot of Graham Norton's show, which is maybe the most American thing about. I feel like more white Americans watch Graham Norton than actual Brit. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's just how gay my algorithm is on Facebook. I watch a lot of Graham Norton. And,
I love Graham.
oh, he's so sweet. Like, I love him so, and I love that. It's funny whenever he has moms who are now in Hollywood or whatever that were born and raised as Brits or in the UK, and they're like, "Are you LA now? Are you going to raise your kid LA now?" And Austin is basically the next LA. So I figured we could ask you: is your baby going to be a baby Brit or a baby Brexan, which is a British Texan, I think. Oh, see, Allison said My Spy loved the movie. Thank you. It was good.
And Blinded by the Light.
Blinded by the Light. That was what it was. Yeah, that was a great one.
Oh,
Or
thank you.
let's say that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. Oh, yes. And David says he loves Graham. You have to. Your wife is British.
You see, no, but that actually was one of the first things we kind of watched in that first year together, and my husband would laugh so much watching it that I was like, oh, okay, he's like a good one. He gets the British humor. So, and it was the Graham Norton show as well that he'd always laugh, have a good laugh watching it.
Well, damn you, David, for setting unrealistic standards for all of the American men. I'm not even British.
Dick.
I'm an American man.
What a total dick.
I found maybe the weirdest okay, are you familiar with the cartoon The Family Ness?
I am not.
Good. It ran for 1 year. It was not a long running cartoon, but my question is, I'm going to give you the description of The Family Ness, and you can choose between that or Paw Patrol, which I'm pretty sure even you have to know nothing about, and we know they're about dogs saving the world.
Okay.
Oh, David says Brit humor. Yes, Kim, you read it.
Brit humor is Jew humor.
Very close. Very, very close.
Yes, it's very similar. It's basically very passive aggressive. Those are the
I was gonna say
commonalities
it's
there.
very dry and just one note. I love it. It's
Which,
same.
fun fact, historically, I cannot remember the rabbi at the time. There's a very historical rabbi that says he saw more God in the laughter of individuals than in the scripture. So he is the one that basically, like, now in rabbinical school, you get taught how to tell jokes while you're giving a service. So that's why rabbis are funny and Catholic priests are terrifying. Okay.
What a fun
I am just going
fact.
to turn my light on really quick. I'm just turning the light on because it's getting super dark here. And it's all of a sudden gone super Star Wars. So give me 1 sec.
It's very confessional booth. But I feel like
okay, I'll read this description to you. The Family Nest was a cartoon show from 1984 to 1985. Kim, don't laugh.
I'm wearing this crown because it's like we're having a baby shower game.
I love it.
And also I'm the queen.
Perfect. Okay.
Heyo! Everyone put your hand on the screen so it's like we're touching her belly. Pregnant women love that, right?
Yes.
Can I touch your belly?
I love the invasion of space. That's exactly what you do with a person growing another individual inside them whilst raging on those hormones. Touch their stomach. Great idea. Kim, The Family Nest is about the MacToot children.
I love it already.
I told you not to laugh. The MacToot children Elspeth and Angus head down to Loch Ness, blow on their whistles, and have fun with the Nessies.
Oh, you can't expect me not to laugh at that description.
Would you rather let your kids watch The Family Nest or Paw Patrol? Which I have my own things. Half of the Paw Patrol puppies are cops, so I don't know how I feel about my kids watching Paw Patrol. Would I rather?
I'm gonna go with the Ness one.
Yeah, go with the Nest.
Totally.
Bring in Nessie.
Yeah, it's good for kids to have an imagination, and think that there's some big, deep, lake creatures and whatever else. So
It's good to scare children from swimming.
yeah.
Give them some. Yeah. I think that we need to evoke more fear in our kids because we're
Well, here's my thing.
we're coddling them.
As a person who loves to be scared and as a kid who loved horror, can we give kids not real horror films that we can be like, bitch, this isn't real. It's a giant dinosaur in the water. Do the math. That's not a thing. But if we were like Paw Patrol, by the way, one of those cops, he might have had
Oh
a
my
bad
God.
That is way scarier than a reptile in the water of one isolated area. That's my one point. Okay, I also found out there was a
Did you used to watch, Rude Dog and the Dweebs?
what?
What is that?
Was that a here? It was about dogs, like the life of dogs, but they all spoke and had, kind of human traits. And it was awesome. It's called Rude Dog and the Dweebs, and I did.
That's really funny.
Rude Dog and the.
It's kind of like Rugrats, but just with dogs.
Oh.
Oh my God. I'm watching that tonight. I'm finding it.
Did the Chucky dog have allergies and couldn't eat chicken?
Oh.
Oh no! And the Angelica dog was still clearly a lesbian. Okay, so there's apparently a show called Fun House.
I loved Fun House.
It was 89 to 99, so a good 10-year long run. Would you rather them watch Fun House or Slime Time Live? And mind the Americans in the audience, I'm going to show you a picture of the hosts of this, and you're going to tell me if you would let your children watch this. What the hell is this?
What is that?
It looks like these white people tried to rob the WAP video, but did it really wrong. Like they're in like a inflatable area clearly, but there's a lot of hound tooth happening.
Fun House all the way. Because when you were a kid, you wanted to be in that fun house.
Was it all inflatable?
It was it was like this obstacle course that was all inflatable, but it had different platforms and different levels. So there were certain steps, but everything was kind of cushioned, and you got timed, and the fastest team won, and there was ball pools, and there was nets, and all kinds of things, and it was
I'm here for it.
Basically, you're saying Kim could just bounce all the way down it.
I love Whiplash. I'm a huge fan of it.
Okay. Well, I know you're going to be a fan of this one, Kim, because we have Batman here in the U.S., which obviously we have everywhere. He's an international. He goes where he's wanted, except if it's outside New York. Or Banana Man.
Banana Man?
Banana Man.
Wow.
Yes. He ran from 83 to 86, and the best part was his sidekick / best friend was a crow who brought him
hate birds.
Strength.
I hate birds.
Banana Man. He kind of looked a bit like Desperate Dan, a Desperate Dan superhero with, kind of
very weird. I'm going to just send these all to Chris right now so that he knows. I'm sending all the pictures, and he'll put them in the comments because, girl, they are weird. Banana Man looks so much like Batman, but if we had to adopt him to not be copywritten. He's got bananas for feet. He's got bananas as a cane.
How does he walk? Doesn't he just slip all over the place?
Also, look at this close-up of his face. Look at those feet. It's like Johnny Bravo and Batman had a baby, and they're just like, no,
totally.
Too close in gene pools.
Cheryl T says, Fun House, a lawsuit waiting to happen.
You know, I don't think there ever was, surprisingly. I don't know how it survived so long. It was basically the kids' version of Gladiators.
Right.
Did you
Yeah.
have that in the US as well? You had the
Yeah.
Gladiator one? Yeah.
Well, we also had Guts.
Legends. Oh, I was thinking Legends of the Hidden
Guts?
Temple.
Yeah, well, Guts, because that one was like more of an obstacle course too, and it was
Ah.
very gladiator type, but more kid down. I don't know. I always wanted to do one of those because I'm kind of violent, and I just like to elbow people and like beat them up and just
If you
I
put
mean,
Kim
it's
in
like
one
a
of those,
sign of the times, right? That we could do that in the 90s, and now it's like, no way.
no.
Oh.
And now we're never gonna touch anybody ever again.
Right, right.
So
Right, now it's mask up and don't touch. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
which I'm also here for. Let's be real.
Yeah, please
I don't like people touching me.
no touchy.
No touching.
Oh, Cher said it was not inflatable. Oh no. Oh God. Wait. Okay. So would you decide on Banana Man or Batman? Because I'm all team Banana Man. I kind of like that he has.
You know, I remember, I think I love Banana Man, but I remember just over the years, Batman just as a franchise has been the one that has had more, I guess, influence over me as a kid. And one of my favorite films for a while was the Joker one with Jack Nicholson. For some reason, like I just loved it when I was a teenager.
Yes!
So I'm gonna go with Batman.
I love that. Plus, it's easier to find the merch. Let's be real.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
You gotta make your own Banana Man.
Oh, okay. So apparently, I did find some children's songs that had just fucked up meanings, and they're
All of them.
all of them. I mean, like we all know, like
Yeah.
Ring Around the Posy or whatever. But
Yeah.
This might be revelatory for me as well. I didn't even realize what I was singing all those years.
I know, right?
I mean, we all found out the ice cream song was racist recently. Like we're all learning. Okay,
Right.
so apparently, would you rather your kid listen to Jack and Jill or the Frozen theme song 126 times or whatever? Apparently, Jack and Jill, as if falling down a hill and breaking your crown isn't enough, Jack and Jill might be about something even more serious. According to Dr. Oliver Turrell of Loughborough.
Loughborough.
Loughborough. Okay, Loughborough University. The literary critic suggested the nursery rhyme might be a warning against losing your virginity and thus your own downfall. In this context, Jill is pregnant, while Jack is a deadbeat dad who runs away from his responsibility.
Wow.
Yes, that song over and over again.
Seems like my Seventh-day Adventist is coming out.
I know. And be like, listen, I'm gonna sing you this song. This is about how your father and me met and how this is some bullshit. That's what I would do.
Wow.
I still wouldn't listen to the Frozen theme song 126 times. I would just.
Well,
wouldn't tell
which
them.
one? Frozen 1 or Frozen 2?
Does it matter?
It does. Frozen 1, Let It Go is, but the new one from Frozen 2 is so good.
I can't.
Into the unknown, into the unknown. So good.
Yeah, I love a good Disney song.
Wait, what's your favorite Disney song, Kate?
Ooh. You know, it used to be the one from Pocahontas, and you'll never hear the wolves cry from the doo-doo-doo. But you know, I also used to love the Lion King soundtrack with Elton John doing that. Yeah, I kind of love a lot of them, really. But growing up as well, Aladdin was one of the big ones, but that's just because I wanted to be whisked away by Aladdin on a magic carpet.
Not that song though. That song I feel is about date rape.
Oh,
Don't you dare close your eyes.
yeah.
Hold your breath, it gets better. It's like, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
It's like you can feel him screaming that in the back of your
Yeah,
head.
and it's like all hot, and you're like, ah,
It's a bumble
trying
thing.
to-
Why are you like this?
trying to enjoy the view. Get off
And
me.
I love I never like I don't remember watching the Little Mermaid at the time and being like a super fan, but I recently sang a friend's baby shower last year, and we sang Under the Sea. One of my friends, Carolyn, that plays in KP and the Boom Boom, plays steel pan too, so we had this whole calypso vibe going on, and I just love one of the lines. It's we got a hot crustacean band. And I'm like, oh my God, the hot crustaceans, like, and I could just imagine them. And I just love that imagery. Like it's such a good song. It's so well done. I think they actually won maybe like an Oscar for best, one of the best film song or a Grammy for that. And I understand why, like, it's very cleverly written, that song.
See, my nephew, I've been babysitting my sister she has 3 kids and one of them is in 1st grade. So she's like, please watch one of them while I breastfeed the other, and the other one talks at a camera. I've been watching him, and yesterday he came at me with castanets, like plastic castanets. And I was like, 1, where did you get those? 2, I'm beating up my sister for cultural appropriation. 3, can we not, this is not, I just basically convinced my half Turkish nephew that him coming at me with castanets was racist, and that's why I needed him to stop clapping in my hangover. But that was,
Oh my God. I would sing
him?
Poor Unfortunate Souls to my baby.
you would.
I would.
Also,
but in the correct key though. The lower key.
I can't remember what I read you for being a Seventh-day Adventist, because it was like 5 minutes ago, but 2 minutes ago for the stream. David said, definitely true. And I once dated an Adventist. She made me vegan. Never again.
Oh, that's why I'm out of it. I tell you what. Yeah.
He did it.
I
did
was
a whole 360.
Yeah, I was a vegetarian for years and years. And I remember the first time that I ate pepperoni at school and I came home crying and I was like, I'm going to hell. My parents were like, oh, we don't do that anymore. Eat as much fucking pork as you want. I don't care. I'm like,
your dad's just like burning a Catholic temple, like, what are those called?
sacrificing a goat.
Yeah, like an adornment.
We should turn the lights off again and have confessionals.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this last, they're just like rapid fire ones. They're not like real. Are you going to be like a meat pie or pork taco or a breakfast taco kind of mom?
Ooh, breakfast taco.
They're easier.
Ooh.
But in England, when we go back, for sure, they're having the pies.
Oh, what's your favorite kind of like meat pie?
I actually love I love a steak and kidney pie. That's my mum's favorite, actually. But my favorite pie is a Cornish pie. Well, it's called a Cornish pasty, and it's kind of like ground beef, but with carrots and peas and some herbs and spices. Not that many, because obviously the British, they're not French, so everything's a bit blander. But you just throw some brown gravy on and sop it all up. It tastes great. It's the comfort food.
This is going to make me want to watch the Great British Baking Show again.
Oh, I love it. Love that.
I love that show so much. Just because like it's they're so sweet. Everyone's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's nice to each other on American competition.
No, everyone's like, I set your shit on fire. Good luck winning, dick.
Part of it. They won't cast
see,
you on a baking show unless you're mean.
Yeah.
It's kind of like passive aggressiveness though with Brits. So you have to be careful of them, because they come across nice, but I can pick up the undertones of how they're really feeling. So
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Americans are way more just, this is me, and and way more vocal about feelings, whereas the Brits do it behind closed doors.
Well, I'm going to say that when I'm on a reality show or competition show with somebody British, I'm going to be like, Kate told me to watch out for your shit, Nancy, and I'm gonna. You might be old and sweet, but I know you're just being a dick. Because Kate told me.
No. Are you going to be a Cindy or a Barbie?
Ooh, neither. You know why? Because I was all about the Cabbage Patch Kids growing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands
And
down.
actually on my pregnancy app it says that the baby is the size of a cabbage this week. And so I was like, yes, my very own Cabbage Patch.
Oh shit, that's gonna make me cry.
Oh
Why
my
is that gonna make me
gosh.
cry?
You
That's so
should make David get a tattoo on his butt in the Cabbage Patch font of your baby's name.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. And I actually, as well, I was going to say, I did always want a Barbie growing up, and my mum wouldn't let me because at the time there was no diversity with the skin range. And so she didn't want
Not until
me.
Teresa.
Not until Teresa. So that was one of the reasons, like my mom was always thinking about those things as a black woman and thinking about a daughter, like how can she be exposed to things that are more representative. So yeah, so I got the Cabbage Patches
So you got a
instead.
Cabbage
Hey,
Patch
'cause
baby.
Cabbage Patch had a black doll before Barbie did, right?
I
Oh,
think so.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a black Cabbage Patch, white Cabbage Patch, crimp and curl. Like I had all the different like things of Cabbage Patch. Yeah.
I remember my
Oh my
sister was born
God.
in 1980. She doesn't listen to this podcast, so I don't care. My sister's 40. She was born in 1980, and my mom has like a very specific memory of like waiting in like 1984, 1983, waiting for the black Cabbage Patch doll outside of the Toys R Us because like the whole city was just like, holy shit, I finally have a doll that looks like my daughter. And then my
Oh.
redheaded white ass like Irish freckled little baby's adult now sister was like, I want the black doll. My mom was like, okay. She's like, I'm the only one white lady in the line. Like, should I let people? And like, I remember like her telling me that. She's like, oh, I had to wait in line for that doll because Leslie refused to have a
Damn.
white doll. I was like,
My itty bitty baby from American Girl doll was black, and that's the one that I picked out.
oh wait, when American Girl dolls, like their whole first line was all like the scariest young white girl experiences, and they were just like, I'm sorry, what the what? You have a girl that grew up on a plantation? I'm sorry. Oh no.
History's a bitch. Michelle says, can't wait to meet the little cabbage.
Oh.
And David says she loves my butt, so put a tat on it.
Yeah, Viking butt. Chris says Viking butt.
I say he's got the cutest buns on the block.
Oh.
So put a signature on it. Own that shit.
Okay, my last baby question is, are you going to be a tea time mom or a Capri Sun tossed into the void? I'm a Capri Sun. Drink it out of your jellies. I don't give a damn. Stop.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna take tea time or just shove some liquid in a kid's mouth and say, get out of my face?
Tea time. Tea time.
That's
I mean,
sweet.
I'm gonna also do that too, where I'm like, please just here's your
Yeah.
bottle and here's some juice. But I really at some
Good
point,
luck, kid.
if like she wants that, then yeah, I'll get her a little tea set. I used to love my little tea set growing
That
up.
was my favorite thing was
Yeah.
having tea parties.
Oh yeah, so sweet.
Oh,
So
It's
yeah, I'll
so
definitely
cute.
carry on that.
Yeah, we should try to find like cabbage tea set thing. So it'd be like, like tea, cabbage leaves
Oh
and
yeah,
drinking out
a
of
little
it.
garden set.
Yes.
I'm gonna find that, and I'm just gonna pin it in the comments, and everyone's gonna send you a Cabbage Patch tea set. But come on, if you have a British mom, why wouldn't you have tea time?
Yeah.
That's
There's
Yeah.
definitely things that, like, I was just saying that to my husband. I gotta keep certain traditions. I know I've acclimatized a lot to, living in America, but I definitely want my kids as well to just have some
Yeah.
British experiences, even in Texas.
Well, he'll throw in his Viking traditions for sure, like putting the kid on a boat with like a spear and horn hat and saying, "Good luck, kill us
Oh,
some dragons."
definitely. Yeah. He's actually, I'm sure he's going to be doing axe throwing, like, or
Yes. Yeah.
What if
That.
that's a threat? Like, go to bed or I will Viking toss you into the ocean right now. That's
Oh,
what's
that's cool. That's gonna be a good threat.
she's going to
Make it
be
all
very
work.
multi-talented. Lot of layers.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my! I want her to be like Merida from Brave, and she
Yeah,
just.
totally.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I love that. Are we ready for our last song? I think.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Kate Priestley, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for listening, y'all. And yeah, thank you, Becky and Kim. It's been a real pleasure. Chris, too.
I've been undressing myself, uncovering what's beneath this. And I've been getting some help to unmask the truth within me. You say all the things you said, but I know you can leave them. I heard all the things you said, but I'm no longer doubtful. 'Cause I'm laying back, and I'm laying back, and free yourselves. Don't you run from hate, and free yourselves. Don't you run, no, don't you come for me. It feels like I'm starting to face struggles that I have been through, and those who disrespect all of the hate rejected. You said and you say all the things you said, but I know you can lead them. I heard and I heard of the things you said, but I'm no longer doubtful. 'Cause I'm laying back, and I'm laying back. Oh, and free yourselves. Don't you run from me. Free yourselves. Don't you run. No, don't you come for me. Don't you? Do you accept yourself and all of the pain you've been through, and start to undress yourself? 'Cause fear is no longer needed. 'Cause you're laying back, and I'm laying back. Oh, and free yourselves. Don't you run from hate. And free yourselves. Don't you run, no, don't you come for me. Don't you? Don't you run.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All
Thank you,
day.
Thank you.
everyone who came to join us tonight. All of your amazing comments. We could not appreciate you being here more. If you had an amazing time tonight, like we did, please, please, please tip Kate. It is a pinned comment at the below in the comments, so please send your money her way. Towards the baby, my baby decided to join me for this because she is very soothed. It's thunderstorming here, and you have calmed her reef. Thanks again to all of our patrons. We could not obviously do this show without you. We appreciate everything you do, and thank you for everything. And like, again, the quarantine is such a weird experience for everyone, but it is a shared experience. We're all going through this isolation. So if you had a good time tonight, consider joining our Patreon and continuing on this journey with us, and continue to support Kate. Jessica Bernard has a great comment that I think is amazing. So wonderful to see you in your element. That little nugget is going to come out singing "Love you guys, XOX." Truly,
Oh, hey Jessica. Was that
Like-
Jessica you said?
yeah, Jessica Bernard.
Oh, that's going to be the auntie.
Oh,
Empty.
my auntie. Honestly, yeah. I just had a new niece about 6 months ago. She's huge.
Oh,
Cannot wait for you to get to see your little nugget. It's very exciting. And thank you
thank
for
you.
being a part of the show. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
We love you, Kate and Kim. Kim,
Yeah.
by the way,
Bye, Becky. Bye, Kim.
Should I say
Everyone-
bye in my British accent?
do it.
Definitely.
Probably Cockney, though, right?